both teams will be hoping to salvage something from the game. Guiseley making 10 changes from the team that they played last Saturday, and Darlington also with injuries to compete with as well. No Danny Ellis today, no George Smith today, no Luke Charman today, and I just had a message saying Andrew Nelson is also unavailable. He was named as one of the substitutes, but has been withdrawn due to injury as well. So not everything going great for either of these two teams. Gives it back to Griffiths. Darlington kicking into the sunshine today. Sun's setting behind that opener. Nice ball to Ben Headley, left-hand side. 18-yard box. Gets the cross across. Cassidy wins the header. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. Referee had given an infringement for a little push in the back from Cassidy there, but better play.
Never been a foul. Too soft referees nowadays, especially with Cassidy, and how he utilises his body a lot, obviously, for us and stuff like that. They're a great set of fans. The fact that we turn up and they get 1,200 plus every week at home games, and they're always behind us, and we're kind of repaying that with his own form at the minute. Obviously, his away form, like say on Tuesday, we need to put that behind us and concentrate on today, but his own form's been brilliant. We should have obviously won last week against Leamington, but they obviously came and did a job on us again, sitting in and defending all game. So it's one of them, but they're a brilliant set of fans, and they're going to keep singing and obviously getting behind us all the time.
Darlington trying to build an attack here. The ball's with Lambert now. It's down the right hand side, finds Rivers, who's taking his man on, gets around the outside. Cross comes into the box. Lambert gets there ahead of the goalkeeper. Prods it underneath the advancing goalkeeper, and Jack Lambert gets Darlington off the mark with only 8 minutes on the clock. How do you think about that one, George?
Brilliant play, Jarrett. Obviously, what we expect from him, jinking and getting past his man. At first, I was gonna slate him a little bit then, because I thought obviously his end product were a bit poor then, but obviously Jack's turned it into a good ball and done brilliantly to slide it under the goalkeeper. And probably his early little bit of dominance has kind of told a little bit now. Obviously, we said this in the changing room. First 10 minutes, they're a group of young lads. We need to assert that dominance and maybe nick a goal, which we have done. And they'll not tire off, but they'll get deflated easily if we can keep moving the ball about, which we've done. And obviously we've got a nice early goal now, so it's obviously going to settle us down, and now we can obviously go and kind of put some more pressure on them.
Ben Headley takes the ball on his chest on the halfway line, plays a nice little one into Jack Lambert's feet. It's Jarrett Rivers, keep getting them two mixed up. He slides it to Callum Griffiths. Griffiths puts the cross in. Cassidy can't connect on the header, and the flag stayed down. How would you describe? Is it like a 4-2-3-1? Is that a lovely turn? Actually, I'll come back to that in a minute, because that's a nice turn by Luke Hall, and he's played the ball wide down the left-hand side corner of the 18-yard box. Guiseley come inside the box, and Tommy Taylor gets both hands behind that shot, makes a good save. Sorry, 4-2-3-1. Would you say? Cooper back to Tommy Taylor. Taylor looking to switch the ball to Ben Headley. Headley wins the header and finds Lambert. Lambert's got Dos Santos down. He's got Ben Headley down the left-hand side, all the way across the face of goal. Lovely ball, just no one able to get the touch.
Brilliant ball again.
Cute pass there to Rivers, but it was just blocks. But Darlington picking up possession comfortably, or Guiseley giving them possession comfortably, really. Purver steps inside, finds Lambert. Lambert to Dos Santos, right up against this sideline. He comes inside, finds Lambert. Lambert plays the switch across to Callum Griffiths. Griffiths across to Rivers.
Go on, Jarrett. Go on, you.
Little trademark step over, makes it to the edge of the box, finds Hatfield, but Hatfield's shot was actually scooped wide there by the goalkeeper. It made a bit more hard work of that than I thought at first.
Yeah, I thought exactly the same. Must have been a camera somewhere up on that balcony watching him. Because by Will's standards, that one of his best shots, I can definitely tell you that.
Darlington have taken the corner quickly. Guiseley is sleeping a little bit. The cross comes all the way across, and it's I think come off a Guiseley head as it's flashed across goal. Cooper's going to run across that far side, keep it in. He finds Purver. Purver is just dispossessed there, actually. I think he tried to turn back inside his man, but he's picked back possession back up. He's scampered after it and got it. So the ball's back with Hatfield. Hatfield across to Lambert on this left-hand side. Lambert's first touch brings him inside. Then he finds Dos Santos. Dos Santos takes the ball on the turn, puts it all the way across, and then the goalkeeper gets two hands to it and pushes it behind.
Good little bit of play again. Making sure we pick up that second face from corners, not letting them get out easy.
2 minutes or so to go till half-time. Darlington with the one-goal advantage and on the ball down the left-hand side. Lambert back heel to Headley. Headley's going to left-footed cross all the way across. Great ball. Nobody able to quite get on the end of it. Griffiths far side, comes inside his man. Griffiths edge of the 18-yard box, comes inside again. Left-footed shots blocked, return, and then a good save by the goalkeeper. Ball still bobbling about, and it's going to be cleared eventually. Keeps the ball moving quickly and finds Story, who just chips one forward there. But again, it's Lambert who's going for that first ball rather than Cassidy. Ball's picked up there by Rivers. Lambert's on the edge of the box with a chance to get a shot away. Comes inside his man, finds Cassidy. This could be the one for Cassidy.
Yeah.
And it's taken a deflection off a Guiseley defender on the way past, but Cassidy turns and fires the second. And he said he'd get one, George.
I did. I knew he would. Always back him any day of the week. He's going to get his chances, obviously, with the way we've been playing today. Only a matter of time, and obviously he's got his goal. Hopefully there's no dubious goals panel that potentially gives it an own goal. Well, but I might go and wind him up after the game about that, saying it's definitely not going to be his.
Tell him we've got a camera angle behind there that says it wasn't going in. That'll wind him up. But no, he deserves that, Jake Cassidy. That's his third of the season, I think. It's been a good while since the previous one, so he'd be glad to get one off the mark. And the way Darlington have finished this first half, there might be a few more chances for him to come in the second. If I hadn't been watching Darlington for so many years, I'd say there's only one winner here. Hatfield's on the ball, finds Cassidy. Cassidy just haven't scored. He's in the box, just dips one across. Hatfield's going to get on the end of it, but he's just pushed wide. Hatfield back to Dos Santos. Dos Santos trying to move the ball on his feet, finds Purver. Purver side-footed shot, good save by Lampton. Darlington really knocking on the door here, going to half-time. He's going to have a chance at the diagonal ball here, looking for Dos Santos, and he's played that nicely. Dos Santos brings the ball out of the sky. He's going to have a chance to run the edge of the 18-yard box. Dos Santos comes inside his man, gets his head up and finds Griffiths again. Griffiths, corner of the 18-yard box, takes a touch and crosses it. Goalkeeper comes and punches it high. Could have perhaps caught that one, but ball's still bobbling about on the edge of the box. Comes to Lambert. Lambert's going to have the chance. He's taken the penalty there. Took the nudge in the back, and it's a pretty easy decision, I think, that one for Peter Shacklady. Points to the spot, and Darlington will have a penalty to get this second half underway to go 3 goals to the good if Hatfield can convert. You'll be able to hear from the reaction in the crowd whether this goes in or not before I can tell you, I'm sure. Hatfield steps up. Hatfield scores. To the keeper's right, keeper guessed right, did Declan Lampton, but he wasn't saving that. Well taken penalty from Will Hatfield. And Darlington go 3 up. So this young Guiseley team find themselves 3 goals down now. It's going to be a test of their resolve. Ball down the left-hand side with Ben Headley. Headley comes inside, gives Mondal an opening touch. Just let the ball run across his body and tackle came in. Darlington still on the ball though, goes far side to Rivers. Rivers one-on-one with his man just inside the area. Comes inside and then out. Rivers with the cross, all the way across and headed over the bar there by despairing Guiseley defender for another corner. Rivers will take this corner. Rivers penalty spot, headed goal bound by Story, only a couple of yards wide.
Good afternoon's attendance figures are in 1,202. Thank you very much for yours.
Nice and neat and tidy Purver on the ball today. Then Story plays the ball left to Lambert. Darlington in total control of this game at the moment. Lambert's got a runner outside him, but he comes inside and the ball doesn't find the black and white shirt there, so tidied up by Guiseley. Ball played forward to Hall. Hall's got a runner in front of him. Flag stays down. It's Garbett here. There's shouts for offside, but I think he was on. Garbett inside the box, puts all the way across. Ball played through Tommy Taylor's legs, and there's Darlington players looking for the flag, but I don't think it was an offside in that one. And just seconds after saying that Darlington were in total control, they've conceded at the other end. No clean sheet for the Quakers today. Good play by Garbett breaking into the box, and he just slid it along to Lewis Hay, and Hay came and poked the ball through Tommy Taylor's legs. and all over the pitch. Lambert still on the ball, left hand side, steps over and earns Darlington in the corner. Darlington take the corner short. Comes back out to Hatfield. Darlington trying to work the wings now. Hatfield's a couple of yards in from the sideline. Finds Rivers. Rivers gets his head up, turns back and turns into trouble a little bit really. So Darlington not wanting to put the ball in the box, but they've got it back now with Lambert. Lambert brings the ball onto his right foot, goes around the outside of his man, gets to the byline, pulls it all the way across, and Story's almost dropped that one into the goal. Comes back to Cooper. Cooper's shot is deflected over for another corner. Both centre-halves could have made it onto the score sheet there. Both Story and Cooper denied. Will be another corner for the Quakers. Kicking towards that tin shed. 1,202 in here at Blackwell Meadows today. Cross comes in. It's a good header. Goal-bound header. There's the fourth goal, and one of those centre-halves almost scored a minute ago, and one of them has this time. I can't tell whether it was Cooper or Story. I think it might have been Jake Cooper. See if we get another look at it in a second here.
Fourth goal of the afternoon, scored by number 33, Jake Cooper!
Yeah, it's into the box there. It's Jake Cooper who's risen highest to get his header to it. A bit of a subdued celebration by the big centre-back. But Darlington go back 3 goals clear. Darlington 4-1, Jake Cooper with that goal. 75 minutes or so. Hatfield clips the ball wide because he sees Rivers in some space. Rose is running around the outside. Rose, the ball's just a little bit behind him, but Rose plays the ball inside, comes off a Guiseley defender for another Quakers corner. Rivers on the ball. Rivers goes short this time. Mondal's giving him that option. Gets the ball back. Rivers brings it onto his right foot. Then he finds Mondal again. Mondal chips one up back stick. Cooper's won it. Flag stays down. Comes to Hatfield. Hatfield slices across the ball there, which just goes a couple of yards wide. That would have been a good number 5 for the Quakers, but Hatfield couldn't quite hit the target. Rose and Wheatley and Griffiths play a little short triangle before turning the ball back to Jake Cooper. Cooper back to Wheatley. Wheatley plays it down the line to Rivers. Rivers keeps the ball in, then comes inside. A number of Guiseley players. Finds Griffiths. Griffiths drags the ball back and then finds Purver, who looks and finds Dos Santos, corner of the in-yard box. Comes in, brings it onto his right foot. Chance to shoot, gets the shot away. It's well saved. Comes back the rebound and then it's prodded in there. I think the assistant's got his flag up on that far side, so Junior Mondal, I think it was, who turned the ball in, but I think it was Jarrett Rivers who might have just been left forward in an offside position there. It was almost the 5th. Lovely play by Purver to find Mondal. Story then plays the ball to Headley. Headley back to Cooper. Cooper finds Jarrett Rivers in the centre circle. He finds Mondal through the middle. Mondal's onside. He rounds the goalkeeper and finishes it off very tidily indeed. Junior Mondal took it round the goalkeeper with his left foot and then quickly prodded it into the empty net with his right. Lovely ball, defence splitting ball through the middle, and Mondal found himself in plenty of space. Still had work to do though, Junior Mondal, and he did it nicely. It was Jarrett Rivers who played the ball through. Lovely, well-weighted pass, and Mondal took care of it very smartly indeed after that. So good for Junior Mondal to get one off the books as well. Darlington 5, Guiseley 1. A good day for the goal difference. Guiseley get us back underway, and Wheatley just shoves his man out the side there, and the referee says he'll have a free kick for that one, thanks. Taylor takes it, and the referee blows the final whistle, and Darlington have taken care comfortably of a depleted Guiseley town here at Blackwell Meadows. 2 goals in the first half by Jack Lambert and Jake Cassidy were followed up by 3 in the second by Will Hatfield, Jake Cooper and Junior Mondal. And it's a comfortable day at the office against an unfortunately depleted Guiseley town who put up a good fight and kept going right the way to the end, but were chasing the ball around for most of that second half as Darlington grew in confidence and cruised away from their opponents in the second half. So a good day at the office. Darlington can lay some of the ghost of Tuesday night.